on one hand, you have to be happy that you came back and got the second point in the shootout, but on the other hand, have a 2-goal lead with less than 4 minutes remaining.
Yeah. You know, I think where this program is, though, Kevin, right now, is unfortunately, we haven't had a whole lot of positives in the last little bit, and that's a positive. What happened today, or tonight. We have to find a way to finish games off like that. There's no doubt about it. But that's taken the program to the next level. We need to get to the level above where we are right now first, which means that consistent focus, intensity, execution for the most part, more nights than not. And then those games find a way to go 3-0, 4-0. And you give lots of credit to Ohio State. They're not where they are in the country or in the league by accident. And they kept fighting and won really good play and execution, a goal, and then all of a sudden they get a bounce that unfortunately seems to be happening a lot against us on the power play there, bouncing off the end wall, but so be it. Our guys did not let any of that adversity throw them to a tailspin where we couldn't finish the last 7 minutes or the last 6 minutes with overtime. I'm extremely proud of the guys. Like I said, I think we go to this level first, then we go to the next level, which is we got to finish games like that. But we're going to take some positives from tonight's game for sure.
What's it like getting a guy like Mark Rodriguez back to this team at this point?
It's good. You know, I thought he played well tonight, and Bemidji last weekend were his first 2 games of the season, but he showed again his versatility and his. Just his competitiveness, and he's pretty good on face-offs and all that kind of stuff. And he, on a team that has really a very limited veteran presence, he's a veteran presence. And it's nice to have him back. And hopefully he's starting to get the somewhat game shape, game quickness, game speed, making plays at that level going. Because obviously and ultimately we need him to do that every night.
You look at the first 56 minutes or whatever, Ohio State really didn't have a lot of chances. I mean, you guys did a nice job.
Yeah, I thought we defended hard. I haven't seen either goal. Obviously, the 5-minute kill in the third was huge. I haven't seen the tape of either goal. I think there was a missed something, whether it's back check or a missed finish check on the first goal. And again, I think the second goal is a hindsight thing. We turned one way and should have turned the other, but it was a pretty lucky bounce off the end wall there. And again, when you're having a year like Ohio State's having, you earn those bounces. And I think for the most part, Kevin, to get back to your question, we defended well. Our stick positioning was good. The details of our game were pretty good, and that's what we focused on before the game, is make sure we're intense and competing, and our details to our game are good. And I thought individually and collectively the details were not too bad.
And then offensively, especially the first period, did a nice job of getting pucks deep and playing a lot of the game in there.
Yeah, and we put some pressure on their D to have to defend, which, for the most part they did. But I thought we gave ourselves an opportunity to be in a game like that by getting pucks deep and going to work down the low tops of circles. We've got some guys that are okay at it, and I think that's when we're at our best. Not to say we can't make plays off the rush, but I think we make more plays down below the tops of the circles, creating some kind of cycle.
And Salvo got DQ'd?
Oh, I haven't seen. Is that right?
That's what they announced.
Okay, I haven't seen the box score.
Is that an okay call in your mind?
I haven't seen the call, Kevin. I trust the officials in this league, and I talked to John Philo at one of the TV timeouts, and he said it was. And Kevin had his arm up too, so it was. I think both guys had the same thing, and it didn't take them long. It wasn't like one guy was saying 5 and one guy was saying 2. So obviously, it's a reckless play by Dan. He's not the biggest, most physical guy, and he hits a guy from behind, and that's something that has to be addressed. And he obviously missed a big game tonight, and then if he's DQ'd, he's going to miss another big game tomorrow. So we'll address it if we need to, but I haven't seen it yet.
Will we see Mower tomorrow night?
No.
Okay. Did he practice at all this week?
He practiced a couple of days.
Mm-hmm.